welcome to Whiz Junior. My name is Angela Park.
Good to see everyone once again. My name is SJ Lee. Now, Angela.
Yes?
I've noticed you've been looking a little bit sad and it looks like you're about to cry or something.
I know, I think it's something to do with the falling leaf. Maybe I'm falling in love again.
Oh boy, what did I tell you, Angela? Not in places like this. The kids are looking. Don't fall in love with me.
Excuse me, with you? No, actually, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about our students because week after week, we meet even more lovable students with such bright and fun energy.
That's right, and I do really feel that positive vibe each and every week, and I can't wait to see our contestants. Speaking of which, let's do that right now. Now, introducing first, our first team here, Team Feel It from Yuchon Elementary School with Seunghyun, Yunju, Young, and Pangyu.
We can win! We can win! Feel it!
And next, hailing from Ilshin Elementary, here is Team Gladiator with Changeun, Sejun, Taekyung, and Suhyun.
Gladiator, gladiator, fighting!
Now with our next team, you better watch out. Introducing Girl Power from Suwan Elementary School with Kaeun, Hayun, Minsa, and Jimin.
We will show you girl power! Yeah!
And finally, here are the Dreamers from Gwangrim Elementary with Jimin, Kyungnuk, Seokwan, and Junyoung.
Dream is our destiny, so we can do it!
All right, definitely feeling that positive energy from our 16 contestants from 4 different schools. Now, I'm pretty sure they're ready and we're ready.
Yep.
Let's jump right into round 1. This is
Go, go, go.
This is round 1 with Go, 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 kicking off another episode of Whiz Junior. And of course, with this 60-second speed quiz time with one person giving out the clue and then the 3 other teammates trying to guess what he or she is trying to hint at.
Right, and so we had each team pick out a letter spelling out quiz to determine the order that they will be going in. And Feel It was the team to pick out the letter Q, so they will be going first. Please come down to the front.
Team Feel It is going to kick things off with Go, Go, Go with Pangyu as the clue giver here. So they have 60 seconds on the clock. Let's go, go, go.
You clean your teeth with this.
Toothbrush.
Yeah. We write letters on this one.
Paper.
No.
Pencil.
When pass. This is we like this. Pass. There are many books and
Library.
yeah. This is a kind of animal like
Gorilla.
no.
Monkey.
Yeah. It's like a violin, but it is big version.
Cello.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Pass. This continent, not Europe.
Party.
No.
Me. Body. Korea.
Time is up, Young. Can you do a better monkey react? What does a monkey do?
Monkey. He scratched his chin.
Is that what monkeys do? Scratch their chins?
Yes, I think.
All right. Animals that scratch their chin, it's a monkey. And thanks to that, they were able to get 4 words.
That was a very entertaining first round from Feel It. Thank you guys so much. You guys can go on back up as we invite the second team, Gladiator, for their turn. Changeun will be leading his team Gladiator with some clues there to help him out. Here are your guys' 60 seconds.
We use it to call or play
Phone.
games. Yes. It is made of glass, and we use it to pass. It is very slow animal. Insect. Pass. Pass. We are made of this white and hard. Like body. No.
10 seconds.
We use it to brush or wash in this room. Bathroom? Yes.
Time is up. Now, of course, initially we thought they were able to get 2 words here, but one of the words, bathroom, our clue giver used the word room, which is also part of the answer, so we can't give them the points for that.
Okay, so that does leave the one word that they got earlier standing for a total of 20 points. So good job to Gladiators. But for now, we'll send them back up. And our third team, Dreamers, now it's their turn to come down to the front.
Led by Seokwan as the clue giver, it's time for Team Dreamers to get 60 seconds on the clock. So let's go, go, go.
Oh, we can take a picture in this
Camera.
It is a food and it is many kind of pass. This part.
Finger.
When we eat dinner or meal, we can
Rice.
drink
Water.
pass. Before Sunday.
Saturday.
We in Jeju. We
Island.
We can eat this and we can make easily. It's like snack. Pass. Not in this word.
Time is up. Great job, Dreamers. 5 words worth 100 points.
Okay,
It's time to introduce our next team, right?
that's right. We had all boys for the Dreamers. Now we're going to see all girls.
All right, girl power. Let's bring them up here.
We're going to find out just how powerful girl power is. It's their turn now. Here's 60 seconds on the clock. Let's have it.
I need this to buy something. I need
Money?
Morning and afternoon and
Night?
we dance in there and like when we are others, yeah. Some people have this allergy and it's kind of like
Flower?
no, pass. Like we grow fruits and then pass. This is a country in Africa and it has pyramids. Country in Africa and it has pyramids. Pyramid.
Egypt.
Pass. The ceiling. Sorry, I said that.
Said the word. All right, and with that, time is up. She pointed at the ceiling and said ceiling, and the answer was
Ceiling.
ceiling.
Aw, it's okay though. Girl power, they still did a very good job.
But I have a question though.
What?
Now, these kids are how old? Like 13 years old?
How old are you guys?
13.
13? So Ashley wants to know.
How in the world do you guys know where to dance at clubs? How do you know the answer to that? I don't
She
get
even
it.
like did some moves, you know?
I can't believe it. Well, but that was still worth some points there in girl power. 4 words.
All right, great job. We'll send you guys back up to your stand.
Now, we just concluded the first round of Quiz Whiz Junior with Go, Go, Go. And before we do move on, it's time to take a look at the scores.
All right, so taking a look, we have so far in first place Dreamers with 100 points. Then we have a tie between Feel It with 80 points and Girl Power also with 80 points and Gladiator with 20 points.
That's right, but 20 points, but you guys are not far back because we have so many more points to win, especially in the next round. Round 2, this is True or False.
It It is time for the X's and the O's. It's true or false. So we'll have 5 statements given out, and each one, if they think that it's true, they'll press O. If they think it's false, they press X.
That's right, and I think our contestants are ready, so let's quickly jump into our first true or false statement.
Mercury has planetary rings.
True or false?
Any space buffs out there? Looking for the correct answer. We'll give you 3 seconds.
Let's get your answers in now. All right, I thought this was pretty simple, right?
I think so too. Let's find out if what we're thinking is the correct answer.
It is false. Yes. That's right. So all of our contestants are able to add some more points. Let's quickly jump into our second true or false statement.
The Universiad, or World University Games, take place every 4 years.
This is definitely a very big sporting event.
Something that our students can look forward to in, I don't know, 5 years' time?
When they're a lot older,
time.
right? Well, let's get your answers in now. 3 seconds.
Okay, so we have all trues that came in from our teams there. Let's find out if that's true.
It is false, which means none of our teams were able to add points. Now, I know we had the Universiad recently here in Gwangju, where we are for the Summer Universiad, but because we have the summer and winter...
That would mean it's every
2 years. So it was quite a tricky one. Well, don't worry, though. We have another statement here, so let's take a listen to our third statement.
In music terminology, dolce means softly.
All right, see if there's any music buffs here. Doesn't mean softly. Well, if our teams are ready to answer, let's get 3 seconds. Get your answers in now.
All right. You know, for me, dolce, I associate it with dessert.
You know, the whole time I was thinking caramel, but I guess it's music stuff, right?
Let's find out if dolce really does mean softly.
It's true. It does mean soft. So
very nice.
We're thinking the same.
Well, caramel soft, right?
Right?
Okay.
All right. So Gladiator, girl power, they're able to add some more points. But let's take a listen to our next true or false statement.
In the Book of 1001 Nights, Aladdin is Chinese.
The Book of 1001 Nights, Aladdin is Chinese.
They're discussing it a little bit. We will give you 3 seconds to get your answers in.
Let's get your answers in now.
Ooh, they all answered false.
So is it true or false? Let's take a look at the answer. It's actually true.
See, this is the problem. Sometimes these animation films, they tweak with the details a little bit, right?
You know, I never knew this neither. And if I was standing up there, I would have definitely pressed X2.
Yes, originally, in that particular story, the character is indeed Chinese.
That's right. Don't worry, though. We have one last true or false statement, so let's carefully take a listen.
The weight of water increases as it freezes.
All right, let's dig into your science knowledge bank.
A little bit of physics here.
All right, I see some like shaking of heads and stuff, but let's give him 3 seconds.
All right, so we have Feel It, Girl Power, Dreamers, all with false, and Gladiator, who says it's true. And the answer, please, is
it's false. Yes. Fortunately for Gladiator, water remains the same weight even when it's frozen.
That's right. So we have all 5 true or false statements out the way. So let's take a look at these scores right now. Quite a close one.
Yeah, we do have a tie that's developed in this past round. Girl Power and Dreamers, they both have 140 points. Now, Feel It was just 1 question behind with 120 points. And Gladiator, they did add some points, though, 60 points.
That's right. It's quite a close one right now. We have more points and more excitement coming up next. We're going to jump right into round 3. This is Word Up. Now this is round 3 with Word Up, where all of our contestants have 60 seconds to 15 words to unscramble under one category.
That's right. So we have our 4 teams, and if you notice, the boards and the pens are all in front of them. They're looking very ready and antsy. So let's look at your screens. These are your words.
Oh, job.
That's a pretty vague category if you think about it.
There are a lot of jobs out there. 15 different words. Wow, there's a lot of long ones this week.
I wonder if our job's on there. 45 seconds.
All of our contestants working very closely. A lot of good teamwork here.
Did you notice this is the round where they tend to switch places a lot?
That's right. This is where the strategy comes in, right? One person, 2 people, they do the writing, where the other people, they kind of unscramble here and there.
And people with the nice handwriting have to go in the center.
That's right. And of course, just like Angela said last week, spelling is very important because when you're in a rush, you might spell things wrong.
And one little switcheroo of 2 letters will, of course, disqualify that word.
That's right. Now we have less than 10 seconds right now. Get your final words in there.
3 seconds.
Time's up. Markers down now. Markers down. Well, 60 seconds was up, and our staff members got busy to check the words. And before we do reveal how many words all of our contestants were able to get, let's first take a look at all the words, all 15 unscrambled first. Ah, a lot of interesting jobs.
Ours isn't up there.
How do you know I'm not the president?
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Well, with that, we're going to check how many words all of our contestants were able to get. Once again, spelling was a big issue here because they were rushing it and they spelled some of the words wrong. But first off, feel it. They still got a lot of words here. 7 different words.
Wow.
Now, Gladiator also got 7 different words. Girl power, they struggled a little bit with the scrambling here and there. 4 words, don't worry though. You guys are still in the race. And Dreamers, my goodness, they got the most number of words with 10.
So great job to all of our teams. Then does that change the scores up a little bit?
It does quite a bit, actually. We have, first of all, in first place after 3 rounds, Dreamers in the lead with 340 points. We have Feel It now back in second place to have 260 points. Girl Power in third place with 220. And last but not least, a Gladiator with 200 points. So it's a very, very close race so far.
So far, we have really no idea which 2 teams are going to come out on top.
That's right.
So this next round is going to be very significant. This is
What Am I?
What am I? Now, this is the game where we have riddles prepared and hints, and how many hints will determine how many points you get. The first hint is worth 50 points, second is 40, third 30, so on and so forth.
That's right. It's always the 50-pointer that's pretty difficult, but I'm pretty sure some of our contestants will be able to get it right. So, without further ado, let's take a listen to our first riddle.
I can satisfy your curiosity.
E and an N was revealed. Some of these teams, they really want that 50-pointer.
That's right. You might need it, but also good to be a little bit safe. We're going to put 3 seconds on the clock. Dreamers.
Internet.
Internet.
No, I'm sorry.
Girl power.
Dictionary.
Dictionary is incorrect.
No.
All right. So Girl Power, Dreamers out of this one, which means Feel It, and Gladiator still in the race. 3 seconds on the clock. One more time.
Okay, so 50 points out the window. Let's bring it down to 40 points now.
I always need checking.
2 more letters. Gladiator.
Science.
Science. It's correct.
Yes. Wait, just a second here. Seo-jun, you look more surprised than anyone.
Yeah.
Was that just like a lucky guess, or come on, you knew it, right?
It was a lucky guess.
Oh, well,
So humble.
that lucky guess brought you guys 40 points. All right, so that was the first one. Let's get our second riddle.
In ancient Egypt, only people from the higher class could wear me.
The letter S. It's a short word. Gladiator.
Silk.
Silk. Silk is 4 letters. That's not correct. We have 3 schools still in this. 3 seconds.
Dreamers.
Shirt.
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 No, I'm sorry. That leaves it to just feel it and girl power. 3 seconds.
Girl power.
Skirt.
Skirt. No, it's not
I'm
skirt.
sorry. Okay, now feel it has, they can take all the time in the world to go, right?
That's right. Now, we're going to put 3 more seconds to see if they're going to take this.
3 seconds. All right, they want a little bit more help.
That's right. Here is our 40-pointer hint. Let's take a listen.
In winter, I can have fur on me.
Oh, another S. I don't know how much that's going to help. Feel it, still playing it safe. 3 seconds.
Yes.
Feel it.
Shoes.
Is it shoes?
Yes, it is.
Yes. So every article of clothing that started with an S came out except for shoes.
That's right. Shoes was worth 40 points for Team Feel It. All right, let's take a listen to our third riddle.
Natives from Central America used the latex of a certain tree to make me.
And the letter B. I'm sure all of our teams are going to be a little bit careful after that second riddle.
They're discussing. I don't see any movement towards their buzzers, though.
Should we give them 3 seconds?
Sounds good.
All right, no takers so far, but the 40-pointer hint, let's take a listen.
I exist in natural form, but can also be made artificially.
Dreamers.
Rubber.
Rubber.
Correct.
That's right, rubber tree, right?
That's right. That added 40 points to Dreamers. Now, moving on, though, we have 2 left. This is our 4th riddle.
I contain a special message.
S and an R.
Yeah, this one's pretty vague. I see a lot of stumped faces.
Notice no one's discussing anything. Oh, girl power.
Messenger.
Messenger.
No, I'm sorry. Anybody else? 3 seconds.
No takers.
Nope.
All right, so let's jump into our 40-point hint.
I can make you happy.
Feel it.
Present.
Present. Oh, yeah.
Correct. Yeah, presents tend to make me feel pretty happy.
That's right. And also, we're going to present them with 40 points, right?
There we go. So that's adding it on to feel it there. One last opportunity for a big amount of points before we wrap up the first half. This is our final riddle.
Native Americans are said to have used me for decorative purposes.
The letter O on board. Now, so far, we haven't had that 50-pointer just yet. Look at Feel It. They're really secretive. They're not sharing anything.
They're feeling it, man.
All right, 3 seconds.
No takers. We'll play it a little safer now. We have our 40-point hint.
In the West, a type of magnolia flower is likened to me.
O-N-R.
They're trying to piece it out. Unfortunately, we have to give you a time cap of 3 seconds.
All right, first time we're gonna go to the third hint here. This is the 30-point hint.
You can make me using heat.
There's still no, like, eureka moment here.
I'm still trying to solve it myself. This is pretty tough.
So I guess you should move on. 3 seconds.
All right, well, the 30-point hint didn't help, but maybe this one will. Here's our 20-point hint.
People eat me often while watching movies.
Feel it.
There was the eureka moment.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yes, that's right.
So we have buzzards, right? I saw dreamers raise their hands instead of pressing the buzzer.
Well, their teachers would be proud.
Right. So, okay, so technically, you're supposed to press the buzzer, not raise your hands. So it went to Feel It, who pressed it first, and they were able to get 20 more points.
Okay, a great last-minute effort there. Okay, let's get our final score recap for the first half.
All right, looks like in first place, they're going to the finals. Dreamers, their dream continues with 380 points. And who's going to go to the finals with them? In second place, Feel It with 360 points. Gladiator, 240 points in third place. And Girl Power, you guys did a great job. You guys were so energetic and fun, 220 points.
All right, let's give a big round of applause for our 4 teams and, of course, our 2 finalists, Dreamers and Feel It.
더 잘할 수 있었는데 이렇게밖에 못해서 아쉽고 특히 1라운드 때 못해서 약간 아쉬웠습니다. 월드 저희가 유일하게 잘하는 거예요.
마지막이가 제일 재밌었어. 팝콘 제일 마지막에 나왔는데 마지막에 그 단어 알게 됐을 때가 제일 재밌었어.
Well, I like the speed quiz because I explained for the team. Well, it was a good opportunity, and if I have chance to do it again, then I would definitely do it again. With a good teamwork, but at Riddle Whiz Junior, we didn't have that good score, so I was quite disappointed. But I love you.
Well, we're finally here, the second half of Quiz Whiz Junior with our 2 finalists, Team Feel It and Team Dreamers.
That's right. Now, the way that Team Showdown works, it's an elimination game.
That's right. Until every member of the team gets eliminated, the game is not over. So your goal is to eliminate as many members of the opposing team as you can. Now, the Dreamers, they were able to finish in first place after the first half of the program. And I believe, Seokwan, you are choosing your first opponent. Who is it going to be?
I choose Sunghyun.
Sunghyun is going to be the first opponent for Seokwan. So let's get you guys 2 up here.
Seokwan has selected Sunghyun as his first opponent.
Well, we'll see who comes up on top on this one. Seokwan versus Sunghyun. Let's take a listen to our first question.
The following are weather symbols. What does the third symbol stand for?
All right,
Sunghyun.
Sunghyun.
Rain.
Rain.
It is indeed rain.
And which means now, Sunghyun, you get to choose your next opponent.
지민.
Jimin. All right, Seokwan and Jimin switch places. It's Jimin versus Sunghyun in the second round of Team Showdown. Let's take a listen to our next question.
Fill in the blanks using one common word. A. Protection device for car passengers. Blank bag. B. Device.
Sunghyun.
Air.
Is it air?
Oh boy.
Yes, air bag, air conditioner, airplane, right?
That is correct, which means Jimin has just been eliminated, the second member from Dreamers. Now, Seunghyun, who's your next opponent?
Junyoung.
Junyoung, come on down. Let's get the next question.
Which of the following first aid measures is incorrect? A. In case of a sprained joint, apply an ice pack. B. In case of cuts or scratches, wash the wound in flowing water. C. In case of a broken bone, do not move the area near the broken bone. D. In case of a bruise or contusion, get a shot.
Seunghyun once again.
D.
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 That's right, you do not get a shot if you have a bruise or a contusion.
All right, Junyoung, I'm sorry, but that means you have been eliminated, leaving just one member of Dreamers.
That's right, I do believe that Kyungnok is the lone member of Dreamers, so let's switcheroo. Now, can Kyungnok come to rescue for the Dreamers? We'll find out. Here is our next question.
Which letter of the alphabet do the following hints have in common? Cassiopeia constellation, unit of power, internet address.
Kyungnok.
W.
W is correct.
And just like that, he has eliminated this powerhouse from Feel It. Seunghyun, you did a very good job, though. Let's send you back up. Kyungnok, who is your next opponent?
Yunju.
Yunju.
Yunju is our next opponent here, so let's switch places. Now, can Kyungnok go with this streak here, make it 2 in a row, or Yunju, will she stop him? We'll find out. Here's our next question.
What is the sum of the numbers described in the list below? A. 1 century. B. The number of dwarfs in the fairy tale Snow White. C. The number of legs on an ant.
Some quick calculation here. Kyungnok.
113.
113. That's right. And insects do have 6 legs. And of course, century is 100 years. And there are 7 dwarves in Snow White. I don't know how many dwarves there were, so.
There we go. So if you add that all up together, 113 was correct. Kyungnok, you've eliminated Yunju. Who is your next opponent?
Pangyu.
Hangyu, let's get you up there.
We were complimenting Seunghyun for his streak, but Kyungnok is also proving to be quite a force here. Now, Pangyu, let's see if he fares pretty well here. This is the next question.
Which sport do the following terms have in common? Gallery, tee up, birdie, hole in one.
Pangyu.
Golf.
Golf is correct, which means Kyungnok has just been eliminated.
Wow, Pangyu saved his team there. That, of course, is adding another 100 points for Feel It for the elimination. And now that brings us to the end of this round, which means it's time for another score recap.
That's right. It was quite a suspenseful and an exciting one indeed. But in the end, it was Team Feel It who was able to eliminate all the members in Dreamers, which means they get 400 points. They're in the lead right now. The Dreamers, well, they're pretty close. 200 points so far.
We still have hundreds and hundreds of points left to be earned in the remaining 2 rounds. So let's move on. This is the next one. We call it
Brain Flash.
This is Brain Flash. Basically, we will have a number of cards shown up on the screen, and a representative will have to memorize as many of those because they're going to be clues for another teammate to try to guess the common word that links up all those words on the screen together.
That's right, 12 different cards and words with 15 seconds for each of the memorizers. So, I do believe that for Team Feel It, it's going to be Young who is going to be memorizing, with Gwangju being the answerer. And for the Team Dreamers, it's going to be Seokwan as the memorizer, and Kyungrok is going to answer it as best as he can.
All right, so if Young and Seokwan are ready, here are the pictures or clues for you to memorize. We're already down to less than 10 seconds.
All right, time is up. 15 seconds gone like that. Now, Feel It. You guys are in the lead right now, which means Young, you get to say the first word.
Freedom.
Seokwan.
Angel.
Angel.
Cupid.
Bird.
Pegasus.
Seokwan's thinking, is he stuck? 3 seconds. Ooh, unfortunately, that's gotta be it for Seokwan. But Young, do you have any more words?
Queen Ant.
Queen Ant. Any more? 3 seconds.
Okay, so that gives Feel It 4 words and Dreamers with 2. Again, we're starting with Feel It because they are in the lead. So let's unmask and uncover Gwangju's ears and bring him back.
Gwangju, you are going to get some help from the words that Young was able to memorize. So let's take a look at those 4 words and see what word we're looking for here that we have in common. Well, we're going to have to give you 3 seconds now. Oh.
Time is up. Nothing for Feel It. There were no words guessed there.
Now, for the Dreamers, Seokwan, let's help Kyungrok out with the headphones.
Now, Seokwan was able to get 2 clues for you to work with. Here they are.
Wing.
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 Okay, now we have Wing from the Dreamers, and unfortunately no answer from Team Feel It. But before we do reveal the answer,
Yes.
let's take a look at the other words that they just weren't able to memorize.
There we go. See, so those words could have helped a little bit. Let's find out if Kyungnok came up with the right common link. Yes!
He looks so shocked. Well, they're able to get, with just 2 clues, the answer Wing. But what we're going to do now is switch and have the other contestants get involved with this.
So we have Sunhyun as the guesser, while Yoonju will help him out with her memorized clues. As for Dreamers, we have Jimin doing the guessing, while Junyoung will be the memorizer.
All right, best of luck to you guys. Here's 15 seconds and 12 words to memorize. Let's take a look.
Another completely new category of words. 5 seconds.
Time is up. All right, which means now Feel It with the lead still. They are going to go first. Yoonju, what is your first word?
Protein.
Protein. Junyoung?
Dinosaur.
Chick.
Hatch.
Low.
Space.
So far, so good.
Stir. Omelette.
Wow.
Park Hyokose.
Park Hyokose is also there. Nest. Yoonju. 3 seconds.
Going back to Chunyoung now.
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right, we have still yet to find any teams who are able to get all of those, but still a lot of words out there, right?
Yes.
All right, feel it. You guys are in the lead, which means Singhan, we're going to bring him back. Let's get those headphones off and that mask off. Let's help him out.
Quite a few words there, so we're going to show them to you right now.
So what do all these words have in common? What one word are we looking for? Drawing blanks. 3 seconds.
Egg.
Egg is the answer. All right, we'll find out if egg is indeed the answer. Meanwhile, we're going to flip that over. It's now time for Dreamers. Chunyoung, let's help out Jimin.
Jimin. Now, Chunyoung was able to memorize 5 words for you. We'll show them to you.
All right, so what one word do all of these have in common?
Egg.
Egg. All right, so Feel It and Dreamers all said egg.
Now, let's find out if egg was the answer that we were looking for. Yes, indeed. I
That's
think
right.
a few of those are kind of dead giveaways,
Yeah,
right?
chick, Easter, and roe, and things like that, and even protein, right? So egg definitely was the answer, which means now after all that, we have some score changes here, but one team's still in the lead.
That's right. Feel It is that team in the lead. They have 680 points, and Dreamers 540 points. Now, this is such a small gap because we have one more round for you, and I'm sure our contestants know from watching previous episodes, there are questions that are worth hundreds of points.
That's right. We're going to jump right into round 3. This is
Final Battle.
We're finally down to our last round. This is Final Battle with 7 different categories, 7 different questions, all worth different number of points.
Yes, so let's get the big category reveal first on the screen so we can know what we're working with. Okay, some usual ones, some new ones, right?
Yeah, there's a couple that I've never seen before, which, shall we start with something that I've never seen before?
Which one?
Flowers for 100.
All right, sounds good. Our 2 teams look like they're okay as well. Let's listen carefully.
Countries have different nicknames for the @ sign used in email addresses. In South Korea, people call it sea snail. In Denmark, people nicknamed it elephant trunk, while in Italy, people dubbed it snail. In Turkey, people call it this. Turkey is one of the biggest producers of this flower, which has thorns on its stem. What is this?
Feel it.
Rose.
Is it rose?
It's correct.
Very good. It's a very popular flower, one of the most representative flowers, right?
That's right. That was worth 100 points for Team Feel It, which means you guys now have the opportunity to choose the next category. What would it be?
Historical figures.
Historical figures for 200.
On the very top of the Eiffel Tower is a small room with wax figures of Gustave Eiffel, his daughter Claire, and this person. This person highly praised Gustave Eiffel during the construction of the famous tower. This person was a famous American inventor who first developed devices such as the phonograph and the light bulb.
Dreamers.
Edison.
Edison.
Yes, Thomas Edison was the man we're looking for. A very famous inventor indeed.
That's right. Now, Team Feel It might have known the answer, but Dreamers slightly quicker on the buzzer, which means now, along with 200 points, you guys now have the chance to pick the next category.
Science.
For how many points?
200.
Why science for 200?
Listen carefully to the following dialogue.
Hey, so the other day I was able to go to the Gwangju Biennale.
Really? Did you have fun? Actually, I went too. What did you think?
You know, it was okay, except for the fact that, well, they only gave me basic information and it was just not enough. And I didn't get a lot of information from a lot of the art exhibits.
Ashley, I know what you're talking about. I bet you didn't know. All you have to do is take your smartphone and put it on the little barcode there and scan it. And then it gives you much more details in an audio description.
You know, I wish I would have known this earlier. I never knew that function even existed.
Here is the question. All the artwork exhibited at this year's Gwangju Biennale features this. This is a type of two-dimensional barcode.
And we have Dreamers.
QR code.
QR code.
Yes, and they're breaking out into applause. That was worth 200 points.
Which puts the Dreamers in the lead right now, but we still have so many more points to be won. What will be our next category, Dreamers?
Geography.
Geography for 300.
Recently, warmer than average temperatures in this region have caused the 75-year-old carcass of a reindeer to thaw, releasing a long frozen bacteria of anthrax. The outbreak of the long dormant bacteria killed many people and animals. This North Asian region stretches east from the Ural Mountains to the Pacific. What is the name of this region?
Feel it.
Siberia.
Siberia or Siberia. And that was worth a lot. 300 more points added for Team Feel It, which goes back to them. Which category will you choose next?
Natural environment.
Natural environment for 100.
A bird known as the redstart was recently observed on this mountain in South Korea. The number of endangered species inhabiting the area has thus gone up to 8. The name of this mountain refers to the fact that its beauty is unparalleled. This mountain is home to some very old Buddhist temples, such as Wonhyosa Temple and Jungshi.
Team Feel It.
Mudung Mountain.
Mudung Mountain.
Correct. We call that Mudungsan here in Korea, but of course that would be Mudung Mountain or Mount Mudung.
That's right. And also very famous for their watermelon. All of our contestants have been telling us that every week.
It's apparently really big and delicious, right?
Exactly. All right, Team Feel It, adding 100 more points. What will be our next category?
Chemistry.
Chemistry for 200.
This is a mixture of dyes extracted from lichen growing on seawater rocks. In alkaline solution, this turns blue, while in acid solution, this turns red. Thus, this is widely used as a chemical indicator to test the acidity of a material or solution. What is this?
Team Feel It.
Litmus paper.
Correct.
Litmus paper. Litmus paper is that paper that you dip in to see the acidity, to see how high the pH level or how low the pH level is. All right, which means now it's not going to make much difference when it comes to the results, but let's try to get this as close as possible with our final category, Why Science for 300.
In the past, this was considered as one of the main causes of global warming, but is now used as alternative energy. In South Korea, for example, this is extracted from livestock excrement in order to produce electricity and heat. This is a gas commonly released.
Dreamers.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
No, I'm sorry.
Feel it.
Methane gas.
Methane gas.
Correct. Great job to Feel It. That is adding another 300 points for our final score recap. Can I give it, SJ?
Yes.
We have Feel It with 1,680 points. Very impressive. And Dreamers, you guys really did put up a good fight till the end. 940 points.
That's right. It was an exciting finish till the end. But of course, as usual, final battle really makes that huge difference when it comes to the final result. Now, Dreamers, before we do say goodbye, why don't you give us a recommendation of one place if we must visit here in Gwangju? What would it be?
I think Wooden Mountain.
Yeah, everyone's been telling us about that. I heard that it's a very beautiful place and also, once again, watermelons, right?
Yes, gotta try that.
All right, Dreamers, a good job. And also, Feel It, congratulations to you guys. Any last words for everyone out there? You guys are the winners.
How do you feel?
Very good.
Let's give a big round of applause to our winning team, Feel It.
Well, all throughout the program it was very entertaining, very exciting, and suspenseful till the end. And of course, with our winners, congratulations to Team Feel It.
Yes, indeed. Now, if any other students out there, wherever you are in Korea, we invite you to take interest and join us on our program. Check out our website. That's www.arirang.com.
That's right. We're looking forward to more participants joining us here in our program. Once again, with our trip to Gwangju, it was very exciting, and we're looking forward to more cities out there with more teams from different schools. But until then, we'll see you guys here on Whiz Junior!
This Arirang TV program is brought to you by Hwangwoo Books and Yedindang Publishing Company Limited.